Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stopping and see what it is I'm up to. It is Friday, the 26th of May, 2023. Right about 7 o'clock in the evening. 21C, 77% humidity. I don't know if you can see that sky. It's kind of steely gray, clouds all over the place. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's nice, but I'm wearing a thermal style shirt. So I've been out doing this and that, and had to get gas at I went to Sam's. That was $3.06 a gallon. From just under a quarter, it took me $50 to fill a tank. So not terrible, but not great. From there, I went to Goodwill. I was looking for something in particular. Didn't find it. Didn't find anything really. Once again, they've got music playing that's too loud, and their prices are just. I don't even know why I stop anymore. Some of the stuff they've got is. They had a stack of aluminum takeout dishes like you get at Dollar Tree for $1.25. They wanted $1.99. Yeah, maybe three for $2. That. Yeah, just they're getting ridiculous. Excuse me. So from there, I went to Winn-Dixie. I got a big old loaf of bread. $2 there. It's about the same loaf was $1.47 at Walmart the other night. I was looking to get lettuce, and their shredded lettuce was $2.99. A head of lettuce was almost $4. So again, way cheaper at Walmart. Probably cheaper at Aldi. I could stop there on the way home, I think, if I go that way. I don't really need the shredded lettuce, though. It kind of makes the sandwich, but by the same token, I'm not a huge fan. So, I mean, I had a decent salad last night, just a lettuce mix with tuna and cheese and croutons, bacon bits, and two types of dressing. I like to mix my dressings. I like my blue cheese dressing and then the zesty Catalina. So, call me odd, but it is what it is. We're sitting on the edge of a gorgeous little pond. I'm not sure if it's a retention pond or a natural pond. Before all this building went up, I remember coming back here and going fishing. There were little trails around through here. We used to bring the Dachshund back here, and the kids would ride their bikes, chasing us down, and then we'd fish and have a picnic. But there was like all kinds of these little ponds, and there's still a bunch of them over on the campus of UNF. Oh, he's flying in low. I guess he's going into Craig Field. So anyway, yeah. Prices are getting crazy. 33 cents for a tomato, for a Roma tomato, because it was the one that had the best redness to it. But it's crazy stuff, really crazy stuff. It really is. Prices are just insane. And then I kind of talk about this topic the past couple of days, and Well, I mean, I don't know that it's political or whatnot. I've said that I've got friends in, yeah, with alternative lifestyles. It doesn't affect me because it doesn't affect me. You know, um, I'm not going to wear that type of clothing. I don't drink beer, so the whole Anheuser-Busch transvestite on the can thing didn't affect me at all, but it sure affected other people, and they boycotted it. And just, I was looking early this morning, and I don't know that much about the stock market. If I did, I'd be playing it more. But Anheuser-Busch is down. It's been steadily declining, looking at the scale on there. And it looks like it's down about 20% over the past month. And it was down 20 some odd percent the month before that. Target is on a steady decline. They're down almost 50 points from 6 months ago. I think that's what I wrote down. Yeah, but they're on a steady decline, 2, 3, 4 points a day over the past couple of days, and the North Face is also on a decline. They're trending downwards. I don't buy North Face. I don't care. Their clothes are too expensive to begin with. So if somebody is transgender or, wants to think that their baby can be whatever, I feel bad for the child because he doesn't really, whatever it is, boy, girl, it doesn't really have a choice in what it's assumed to be. I mean, it doesn't have a choice anyway. It's a boy or a girl. But because, mama says that the little boy is a little girl and dresses him like a little girl, the kid's going to grow up thinking he's a girl. And I see, problems with that down the road. So, Florida has a law addressing that. Not so much the dressing, but you can't chemically or physically alter a child, a minor child, and all children are minors. Once you hit 18 and you hit your majority, you're no longer a child. You can do what you want. But I don't see a whole lot of difference between grooming a little boy into a little girl or a predator grooming a child into a sexual partner. However that is, whatever they do. That's my feeling. So, and apparently a lot of people in this state have that same type of feeling because that's what the laws have been passed to say. And of course there is the opposing view that, Florida is hating on gays and hating on this, that, and the other. And no, there's nothing in that law that says if you are over 18 and want to have a dual mastectomy or a genital reconfiguration, you're free to do so. But if you're 16, you're not. And I agree with that. Wait a little bit. And, by the time you're 18, you may reconsider. We don't let 16-year-olds join the military. they say that, by the time they're 18, they're more mature. I don't know. I joined the military at 18. I wasn't very mature. I was lucky. I didn't do like my brother-in-law had to do at 17 or 18 and go to Vietnam and, pull 3 tours of duty. Um, yeah. So, that took me back a ways. What also took me back a ways was my oldest grandson works at a transmission shop, and his boss was given a car for the cost of the transmission because it ended up costing too much, and he wanted to sell it. So he made my oldest grandson a great deal, and my daughter bought it for the 16-year-old who can't drive for another couple of months, but it's a really, really nice car. It was basically one owner. It had a transmission problem. That's been fixed, so really, really sweet ride. But he's 16 now. He's my first blood grandchild. I've got other heart grandchildren, but he's my first blood. Just another click on the age calendar, I guess, because I really felt my age. Of course, it didn't help, my daughter turning a large milestone either. So let's just say, let's not even go there. Oh, anyway, I had this idea, about going home and making dinner. I had an idea for dinner. Did all this running around, and by the time I came out of Winn-Dixie, I was like, my backbone was thinking my throat had been cut. It was grabbing in there at my belly. So I stopped and grabbed a cheeseburger. Here again, that used to be $1 on the dollar menu. Now it's $2.33 or something. I should have gone with the double cheeseburger. That's $2.99 in tax. So that would have been $3.10, $3.11, whatever. Craziness. It really puts a hamper or a tack or a noose, I don't know, on, stopping and doing something like that spur of the moment. But I mean, even at the store, the pre-made sandwiches are like over $6, $7, $8. Where you used to be able to run in and grab a 4-pack of ham and cheese on hamburger buns, called a tailgater package. That's all that was in there. Four ham and cheese sandwiches. And they used to be $1.50 or $1.75, something like that. Now it's almost $5. So, and it's only like 2 pieces of ham and a slice of cheese. It's not like it's a nice thick sandwich. If you're on lunch break, you need all 4 of them. It's like eating 4 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. One just ain't going to do it. Oh. Anyway, I don't know if y'all can see. There is a pretty tree. Yeah, I guess you can. Right? No, you can't. It's up there ways. Let's see, I'll pull up. Here we go. That tree right there. It's just light and feathery, and I don't know, it's some type of a pine tree, I think. It's got little tiny pine cones on it. Pretty stuff. So, I need to stop watching the stuff I do on YouTube, I guess, so my feed isn't as full of that that type of stuff. But I mean, I follow politics because it's something you need to know, and just regular news. I don't think that Anheuser-Busch and Target and North Shore or whatever, I don't know that that's actually political. I guess in some ways it is. As some people will call the reactions to bigoted or what have you. But it also goes back the other way. I watched a video, and it was very, very, very heavily Christian church God loaded, like talking about the Bible and what the Bible says about wearing other gender clothes and this, that, and the other thing. So I understand where people are coming from about it. It's not my gig. I understand where people are coming from about having the LGBTQT whatever clothing out there. Cyrus from I don't know, he's a wrestler or something, and he's on, I think it's the 5. I'm not sure, but anyway, he made a good point. Like, he's a big black man, but he said, like, he didn't want to take his daughter asked what the extra material was for in this lady's bathing suit, and he didn't want to tell her. He said something about it being for goggles, and she was like, it's a stupid place to put your goggles. But his point was, he's a big man, so he doesn't go shopping in the boys section. He doesn't go shopping in the men's section. He goes to the big and tall section. Of course, I'm not sure that big and tall at Target will fit Cyrus, but I get the point, because that's kind of what I do. So if you've got a big and tall department, and just have a alternative lifestyle or gender fluid or whatever you want to call it section. That seems like an appropriate thing to do. Maybe it will cut back on some of the boycott. People still need to shop, I think it was Target's reaction that's caused the most difficulty now. After the initial stuff being put out, and then the reaction wasn't as quick, and appropriate in some people's eyes. Just move it and put it in another section, which is basically what they did. So, again, it doesn't bother me. There's probably some clothes in there that I would wear. I don't know. I've never looked, but I've got no problem wearing purple flowered shirts, or sometimes I think that like a lightweight skirt in the summertime would be great around the house. I wear these things that look like dresses anyway. It's just it's a nightshirt. Comes down to about your knees. So it's basically a one-piece dress for a guy. The only difference is the material. So if it's t-shirt material, it's okay. But if it's lightweight print, then it's not okay. I don't know. I don't know that I would wear it out. I don't wear the t-shirt or the nightshirt out by itself. I tuck it into a pair of pants, usually. So, there's stuff that is fluid. That's not gender specific. Carrying a man bag, I've got one that I found not long ago. It's definitely a girl's bag, red leather, but that doesn't mean it doesn't fulfill a need for me, where I thought it did. That's been pushed back into another, been put away, and maybe it'll be used as a bag inside of a bag. So yeah. Anyway, it's getting to be a long video, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, folks. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. Should I back off of this topic altogether and just do my normal whatever comes up rants? Y'all let me know what your feelings are about it. But if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they ain't, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breaths. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Oh. Trans fluid color, isn't it? I think so.